If you got spirit, spirit got you.
What's up, soul fam? How you doing? I got a treat for us today. We're looking at how do men currently view you. Yes, how do men view you? Quite simple. We're gonna get some energy on you by rolling the dice, get the signs. Then we're gonna also look at the relationship you have with the divine masculine, what that looks like on a deeper level, just overall. Then we'll break it down to platonic and romantic. We got all the stuff. So all you gotta do to participate, if you're new here, is pick a card, pick an image that you see on the screen with your third eye, that's first or second eye, whatever you're drawn to, whatever makes your mouth water, I guess, with this one, watermelon, pineapple, or cherries. You can pick one or two or all three by finding the timestamps in the pinned comment or in the description. On the way there, just go ahead and like that video for me. Go ahead and tickle the like button. Go ahead and tickle it. She likes it right under the chin, right under there. Get it real good. Do that for me. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. I come here every day. I'm here too much. You're gonna see me whether you like it or not. I don't know if you click, but you're gonna see this face. So go ahead and subscribe. Join the family. We're loving. We're encouraging. Good vibes only. But I don't want to keep this too long. Yeah, I'll see you at your reading. Bye for now.
If you got spirit got you.
What up, pal number one? Welcome to your reading on how do men view you. Yeah, you. We're looking at that. So we're going to roll the dice and get the energy, like what the signs may be. Just how you are, right? Just a little snapshot of that before we get into the relationship that you have with the divine masculine, just in men, just how you interact with that energy, like how you come across. Then we'll break it down to platonic and romantic, and just see where we go. All right, I see the sun. I was getting the energy. Oh my God, I was getting the energy so much. The sun in Gemini in the third house. Okay, you don't have to have this placement, but I'm just gonna explain the energy to you. The sun always knows who it is, baby. It shines. It's assertive. It's sometimes a little bit, it can come across as a little bit aggressive or a little bit like just kind of in your face. It's a big energy. The sun is the giver of all life. It is the personality. It is the soul. It is like you emit this energy of assurance is what I mean. Whenever you see the sun, it's a masculine energy of assurance. You could be a male watching this for sure. Like all the signs are there. Obviously, more than likely you are not a male watching this, but you could be in this pile for sure with the sun. The sun in the third house is like, and you like to speak about what you know, who you are, the facts, baby. You don't mince words. You have the gift of painting a clear picture. A clear picture. The sun is about enlightenment. It's shining a light. It's clear. It's the truth. Put it in the third house of your communication style, your thoughts. You communicate very well. Your thoughts can translate to words very easily. You don't mince words. You don't beat around the bush. It is what it is. And that's what in Gemini, sun in Gemini in the third house, it means that you have the gift of gab. You can persuade people just with words. Like, your vibe, people understand where you're coming from with a look. You communicate so much through body language, as well as your spoken word, but you can say a lot with a little. That's the talent of yours. You say more with less. I think you've learned that. You love to talk though, but it's like your words are very effective in writing, speaking. You may have a job that actually deals with a lot of communication, a lot of emails, a lot of talking to people, a lot of customer service, a lot of using your voice, you may even be able to sing. Some of y'all may really be good singers, like good vocals. I'm hearing vocals, vocal. Whether it's writing a lyric or whether it's singing a lyric, you're good at that. You have a voice. You have a distinct voice. You may have something about your voice, like maybe a funny laugh or something, like just something like people know your voice. It's something about that. People like, oh my God, they're here. They can hear you laugh and like, oh, so-and-so just walked in the room. Like, it's something about that. You have a presence in your voice. It carries. I'm hearing that your voice carries. But enough of that. What does that mean for, like, say, this first card, the relationship that you have with the divine masculine? The Two of Swords comes up in reverse on my end, meaning that, again, it's repeating that you don't mince words. You come across as sometimes a little bit blunt, a little bit direct, a little bit like, I don't really like the extra fluff. Don't try to woo me. Don't try to blow smoke up my butt. Don't try to BS me. Just tell me what you want. It's kind of like how you deal with me. What do you want? And I will tell you quite, like assuredly, like I will tell you yes or no. Like I will confirm it for you. You ain't even got to guess. I don't like guessing games. I don't like games. That's what it gives off. I do not like games. And if I didn't say it, I didn't mean it. And if I meant it, then I said it. If I said it, then I meant it. It's giving that. And it can come across as a little bit intimidating. I'll give it that. Yeah, the Temperance card in reverse, especially men who are imbalanced, or men who are wishy-washy, men who, like, even on a platonic level, romantic level, men who don't know what they want, gets on your nerves. Oh my God, it gets on your nerves. You're like, it's simple. Just make a choice. I make them all day long. Just make a choice. Like, you don't have a problem with that. You do not have a problem making a decision. Sometimes you find yourself taking on that role in your romantic or platonic relationships where you're the one who has to make all the choices, and it gets on your nerves sometimes. I think it does bother you, because sometimes I feel like you want people to kind of, I wish not make decisions for me, but just make a better decision that I can go along with, because what you're gonna come up with ain't gonna work for me. I'm gonna do it myself anyway. It's giving perfectionist. You do this to yourself half the time. It's like you don't trust nobody to take the lead, so you just take the lead, but you wish somebody would take the lead, but you know they can't take the lead because they ain't gonna do it like you. What is that? Come on. But, however, I will say this. Platonic men see you as a 3 of Pentacles. You always down to help. Your advice may be sharp. It may be pointed. It may not make them feel good. It may not be a real soft, like, oh, let me baby you through this. No, it may be a get you off your ass. It may hurt your feelings a little bit, but guess what? It's going to help. You do it to help. You do it to be collaborative. You do it not to hurt or criticize, but you do criticize, but it's like you do it from a place of, I'm just trying to be helpful. I want you to be better, because you can be better, because this mess is not, it's not going to work. You're quick with that. So you may work in management or something like that. You may have people under you or have your own business, something like that. That would make sense, because you need to use that energy. Like, you have that energy within you. You're going to be bossy or assertive, whatever they're going to call you. That's what they call, that's what your ops call you. They call you bossy. You're like so naggy, bossy, but you get stuff done. It's like, but you weren't saying that when I was making you to a better version of yourself. Now were you? You know what I'm saying? It's like the results speak for themselves, but you're not warm about it. But your platonic men see you as somebody who even connect other. It's like you bridge gaps too. It's like, meaning like, even if you can't necessarily help, you know a person who can. It's like, I may not be able to help you directly, but I know how you can get there. Let me help you get you can help you get set up, if that makes sense. Even if you don't have the solution to their problem or the end game solution, you know how to set them up to get them on the right path. It's kind of what you do. You may do that for a job too, or for a living. The 6 of Swords. You've gotten many a friend, a family member back on their feet, some kind of way. 9 of Pentacles. You may have it like that, be able to help people get back on their feet. Maybe it's not like with just giving them money, but giving them the tools and the mindset to make things happen. Your male friends, your male family, they love you for that. You make them better versions of themselves. I don't know. That's what I'm getting. Now, romantically speaking, that's a different story. The 2 of Wands comes up saying, like, you have a lot of confidence in your relationships. You know where you sit, you know where you stand, you know how much space you take up. You ain't trying to take all the space, but it's like, you know exactly how much space you take up. You're not gonna make me feel smaller than I need to. You're not gonna take away my self-assurance, my confidence, my self-esteem. No, you don't have power over that. Like, you just can't do it. Like, you can leave. So it's like you have this certain bit of amount of assurance, but it's also this thing where you kind of have, am I going to call them high expectations? Kinda. It's like you have a plan. Like, when you enter anything, no matter what it is, even if it's a relationship, something that you can't really plan too much out, you go through it with the mindset of like, what's next? What's the future going to bring? Where we headed? What's the plan? What's the plan? What are we doing? It's giving that. So your exes kind of see you as like, oh my God, we could just have we can't just go with the flow. No, I don't have time to go with the flow. Bitch, what you trying to do? It's like, that's you. And it's it brings challenges. It's hard to for someone who's not sure, or somebody who kind of feels their way through things, or somebody who just want to have a little bit of fun, or whatever it is. It's like you bring a heaviness to it, or you bring like a structure to it where it's like, nope. All right. Even if it starts off that way, you can hang for a minute, but it's like, once we start getting a certain level, it's like, I need to know, what do you want to do? What are you trying to do? And if I don't like the answer, I'm cutting this off. So it's like, the people that you have like let in and you actually gone the distance with, it's like, it wasn't easy for them. You probably started off as friends first. It wasn't easy for them. You make male friends easily, but you don't, if you're romantic with men, that doesn't happen easily for you, because it's hard for somebody to check off all the boxes for you. Ace of Cups in reverse. It's hard for people to check all the boxes for you. You come across as somebody who, you're not unapproachable. It's more like, They see you as somebody always out of their reach a little bit. Even if you would see them as like, no, we're a good match. We can work together. I can work with you. They may see you as intimidating. I don't know. Sound off in the comments. Let me know how that resonated. If this resonated, remember, I love you guys. I mean it. Signs I saw, if I didn't tell you, was Leo, Gemini, Sagittarius, Aquarius, and Taurus. You can always book a personal reading if you would like to book one in the pinned comment or in the description below. I'll see you next time. Remember, if you got spirit, what? Spirit got you. Blessings in all we do. Like the video. Bye.
Blessings in all we do. Blessings in all we do.
What up, pile number 2? Welcome to your reading on how do men view you. We're gonna roll the dice, get some energy before we look into like your relation dynamic, just in general with the divine masculine overall. Then we'll look at the platonic men and the romantic men. Okay, romantic men is your exes, your romantic interests, your love language, etc. So let's roll the dice, get some signs. Woo. All right, I see South Node. Okay, in Libra, in the 6th house. You may have been drawn pile number 3, maybe, I don't know. South Node is like your comfort zone. It's the things that you've mastered. It's the things that you know very well about yourself, and maybe sometimes the things you need to break out of. So South Node in the 6th house would be saying like you need to kind of step out of this energy of like everything has to be like on routine or predictable, and kind of get out of your comfort zone a little bit, especially when it's in Libra, of your like contracts, of your relationships, your personal relationships, how you deal with people. It's like saying you may have had loose boundaries in the past, and like that may make you hyper vigilant on like trying to protect yourself. That's kind of what I get. Like South Node in the 6th house is somebody who feels like they have to protect themselves all the time, because opposite of that is North Node in the 12th house, which is more free, it's flowing, it's immersive. The 6th house is more guarded than that. It's more analytical, it's more thinking, it's your routines, it's planning ahead. So it's like when you have South Node in the 6th house, it's like saying maybe you plan a little too much, or you expect a little too much, or something like that. It's like maybe in the past, like expectations never met reality when it comes down to like your relationships, your contracts, your dealings with people. And like so to protect yourself, you guard up, baby. Like it's like I can't be I'm not putting myself in that. I like things to be quite predictable. Like I like to have control over my things. I like to know what's happening next. I don't like surprises. That's the vibe I'm getting from this pile. So if it doesn't resonate, it may not be your pile. But it's like someone who doesn't necessarily like to be out of their comfort zone too much, you know? Not too much. The signs I see so far don't have to be Libra, Virgo, Leo, Scorpio, Aries. Don't have to be in those signs, but that's what I see so far. So the dynamic with the divine masculine, just in general, the 7 of Wands comes up. That's another reason I'm saying like a little bit guarded. It's like not letting them too close to affect you too much. You know what I'm saying? It's like maybe even thinking like because of the past, maybe having weak boundaries, or going that place, or merging with people that you shouldn't have merged with, trusting people that you shouldn't have trusted. It's like now we have to reel it back in, because it's like sometimes you have a hard time trusting anybody at all. Sometimes you have a hard time trusting anybody at all. I'm not saying you're bitter. It's not giving bitter, but it is giving like walled up. Like you can't get in. Fortress energy. Protected. And the thing about that is it is great to keep out the bad, in a sense, right? It's kind of hard to let the haters in, or the scumbags in when you're that closed off. But on another level, it's hard to let love in as well when you got the door closed. Like nothing comes in, you know what I'm saying? Not good or bad. So it's like I think maybe a message in this reading is to reevaluate some things when it comes down to like how up your guard, how much your guard is up, you know? And it's not about romantic situations either. It's just about in general. It's just about in general. I'm not even talking about like on the love, like you can not be dating. I'm saying like on a fundamental level, when you deal with people, you're guarded. And probably for good reason. I'm just saying maybe reevaluate that. I don't know. But the 7 of Wands is saying like, yeah, you come across as that almost a little bit unapproachable sometimes. The 10 of Swords, because you wear your pain. And it's like, and people can see that. It's like, it's because maybe this person's been hurt. Maybe you going through some stuff. People can say you going through some shit. So it's like they understand it, especially the ones that know you. But it's like the 6 of Swords. I think you're still doing a lot to transition from that place. And it's a journey, the healing journey. I see the Hermit in reverse for you. It's a healing journey. It takes time. But I feel like the ones closest to you understand that about yourself. Like maybe you've gone through like just a lot in general, not just with just men, but just people. The Seven of Cups comes up in reverse as the platonic energy. They think that you have a hard time making decisions sometimes because you can see more than what other people see. Like it's like when the men around you are like the choice is obvious. This is what you should go for. You hesitate because you're like, no, but there's also that, and then there's that, and then there's that. Y'all don't see that? It's like that's not go with that. It's like no. It's like it's like you can see more than what other people see. I don't know what that means for you, but maybe it's you more feel your way through things, and like it gives you access to seeing more opportunities from like maybe a bird's eye perspective, or like maybe seeing things like not just what it is, but how it works. You have like a very functional mind. Like that's what's like watch part number 3 too. If you're a Virgo or have like some Virgo in your chart, 6th house energy, it would make sense because it's very practical, it's very methodical, it's very that. You kind of see the cogs in the machine when other people don't. So it makes making decisions a little harder for you because you get overloaded with information. So people think that you overthink things, and sometimes you're passing it the best of you, or you can kind of like do this thing where you like find yourself in confirmation bias, where it's like you can feel something is right, and it may be right, but it's like the information that backs it up may be a little bit biased emotionally. Like you're looking for things that'll kind of confirm that sometimes, and I think we all do that, but it's like you do that a lot sometimes. At least that's what the men would say. I'll clarify that we have the Page of Cups. There's a sensitivity to you, like the platonic men, like your family, your friends. They see you as very sensitive. They see you as very warm, almost like something that they want to protect, if it makes sense. So like the men in your family may be very protective, or your male friends may be very protective of you, regardless of the gender. They like, not this one. Too sweet. Like, leave them alone. Too sweet. It's kind of what I'm getting. It's a little sweet. The Ten of Pentacles comes up in reverse. You may not have the best relationships with the men in your family. It's kind of how it comes up. So maybe some of the men in your chosen family step up for you, like say best friend energy, maybe even distant relatives. But it's like maybe men in your immediate family, not so much. Like daddy, nah. I don't know. Don't take that if it doesn't resonate, obviously, but it's kind of giving that. It's like maybe you have like some chosen family male friend, like who really like go to bat for you more than like the men in your family have. I can see that. Romantically speaking, we're gonna look at the romantic energy. The Three of Wands. You're a very dreamy type of person to date, or you come across that way. The Three of Wands is like you have high expectations, and like you're easily. It's almost like not easily impressed, but it's like you. This is why you're so guarded. Because when you do meet someone that you connect with, I think you want to believe in them so bad, even if they're like a bad actor or something like that. You wouldn't give them the benefit of the doubt, like everyone would, but it's like you kind of feed into the fever dream. You know what I'm saying? Like you kind of feed into the fantasy. And that's part of the reason why you like guard yourself, because like you fall into it quick. You have a great imagination. That kind of thing. It's like, and you feel vibes more than anything. So it's like, the semantics of it, the logic of it may go out the window, who knows, but the feelings are right, so you may fall for the wrong person. You know what I'm saying? And those expectations hardly ever meet the reality sometimes. But you've dodged a lot of bullets too. When it comes down to bad relationships, you've gotten just enough to get your heart kind of broken a little bit or be disappointed. But it's like, because you're so guarded, it's like you don't necessarily take yourself too far out there to just get trampled on. Not again. Not again. We're not going there with you again. So you let them close enough to maybe bother you, but never to truly hurt you. And that's what they would say about you. That's how they view you. So there's always a little bit of and some of them like the chase. Some of them love the chase of that. Like you will attract men who will just like connect with you because of that, just because they like the chase. And as soon as you give in, they lose interest. So it gives that. Let's see the King of Cups. This is your love language. You go deeper than most. Like when allowed to, when you feel safe enough to, and that's the thing. Like, it's getting to a place where you actually feel safe to, and that may feel like a miracle of moving a mountain. But once you do, you give full-heartedly. The King of Cups is a master of his emotions. It's that Scorpio energy. It wants to go deep. If you had Venus in Scorpio, it would make a lot of sense. It's like love language for you is depth and connection and going beyond the surface level. And if you can't match that, if that scares you off, then good riddance. That's what I'm getting for you. Sign up in the comments and know how this resonated. If this resonated, I love you. I mean, you can always book a personal reading in the pinned comment or in the description. And remember, if you got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings in all we do. Bye. What's up, pile number 3? Welcome to your reading on how do men view you. Yeah, we're gonna be rolling the dice to kind of see just your vibe, just on like just how you actually are, what those traits are, and then we'll also look at say your dynamic with the divine masculine itself, like how you deal with men, just men in general, how they feel about you, or how they view you. Then we'll break it down to platonic and romantic. All right, maybe pull some more cards at the end. I don't know. We'll see. All right, so I see North Node. We'd love to see it in Virgo in the first house. Okay, so you have a lot of energy. You have a lot of energy, a lot of mental energy. Signs I see so far don't have to be. I see Virgo, obviously, Aries, Sagittarius, and Taurus. Don't be in those signs, but I do see that. North Node in the first house is someone who knows their path. It's someone you come across as somebody who definitely knows what they're supposed to be doing in life and on the track to get that done, to figure it out, on that path, on that journey. And with the being in Virgo, it's like you appreciate the processes and the steps and the doing of the things. Like that's why I say you have a lot of energy. Even if it's just mental energy, you have a lot of power just to get things done, or at least a strong will to get things done in the right way. So you may be somebody who likes the nitty gritty details, or maybe you involve it, like maybe your work has something to do with like analysts kind of stuff, or like digging deeper, being very sharp, on point, punctual. It's like all those things. And you have all these wands that come up, which kind of says like you have a lot of energy. You do a lot of things. But when it comes down to like say how men view you, how that translates with the Four of Wands, that comes with like that main energy. People, it gives me a phrase. I don't know. Feel at home. It's like you make men feel at home. I don't know if that means that maybe you could be a male watching this or something like that. But it's like one of the guys, one of the gang. Is that right way? It's like one of us. It's kind of giving that. It's comfortable. It's super comfortable around masculine energy. So, and it's also given like maybe life of the party. It's like it attracts people. It's always wanting to have a good time. It's friendly. It's open. It's approachable. So you give off a chill, real cool person type of vibe. The Aquarius card, I say the Aquarius card, the King of Swords. It could be an Aquarius. Kind of clarifying that, but the Sun, it's like you're friendly. You love like friends first. Like I think you make friends with people anywhere you go. Maybe not because like you're super extroverted, but because you have this certain charm about you. Like you it's a little bit it's a distance thing that can make you cool, like that Aquarius energy of like kind of aloof, kind of like hitting the clouds type of energy, or just kind of like just relatable, you know. With the Sun though, there's a warmth to it. There's like there's an attention, like magnetic quality to it as well. So it just makes people feel at home. You can make people feel comfortable. People may open up to you and tell you all kinds of things that they wouldn't tell anybody else because you make them feel comfortable. It's an approachability, a likability. I would say that it's a friendliness and a likability. You probably do really well in the professional setting too. Know how to carry yourself, especially because image may be everything. Like say how you come across may be really important. Maybe not because you care about what people think, but because it matters. Like how people respond to you. Like it helps you get your work done. It helps you. Like it's something about that. Like you have great communication skills. Is what it's saying. You know how to like let your guard down and be a little easy with people and let them talk, and like it's that people like to be around you for that, men and women. But I would say that's the overall. It's like you're like a ball of light, but it's balanced. I also see the moon with the Page of Coins. It's like saying work mode is work mode, fun mode is fun. It's like so you can sometimes get you're probably a little bit too good with that, like putting your work stuff in a box and putting in like, it's like people who know you at work would probably never guess how you are like in real life, and vice versa. People in your personal life may be like, damn, you're like that at work, like you hardcore. It's like you know how to like shift and model yourself the way you need to be, and it could be like really dramatic. It's kind of what I'm getting. But platonic men, this is like your friends, your family dynamics, mostly positive. The Ten of Wands, they say you do, like, this may be a criticism, I don't know, but one thing they say, like, you do too much. Like, you know, you do too much, you're doing too much, you're so extra. The Ten of Wands card is like the card of like when you feel like you're doing the most and you do a little bit more. It's like when everyone's telling you like you're doing the most right now and you do just a little bit more than that. That's the Ten of Wands, and it's ingrained in like how you function. Now that can be really useful when stuff hit the fan, like when we need like some manpower, we need somebody who gonna focus and actually get us through it and not like give up halfway. You're the one to call. If you're like it's like if you don't want me to do it 110% and expect the same from you, don't even call me. Like that's your energy, because you don't really dick around. It's like it's giving like I'm here for you. I'm gonna put in 110%, but you better put in just as much. Otherwise, you're wasting my time. It gives that. You don't like having your time wasted, but you do the most. Clarify the Ten of Wands. Yeah, the Five of Cups in reverse. You do a lot. Like when it's a crisis, there's anything going on that's negative, or we need reinforcements, we need backup. They're calling you. That's another thing with the Four of Wands too energy. It's like saying you may even on the smaller level, like on a lighthearted level, you may be the person that hosts things or put things together. Like you're the planner of it all. Like you're like people come to you like, I want to do this party thing. I'm like, okay, well let's do it, and you're basically. But let's look at how romantic men look at you. Right, how they view you. The Hierophant reverse, you're unconventional. You don't fit and a lot of people may find you to be not committal or non-committal, but it may be like maybe you have higher standards as to like maybe what you're going to settle for or what you want to get in commitments with. So it may translate as they're non-committal, because maybe you tell people, I'm not looking for a commitment right now. I'm not looking for that right now. But you just say that as a soft blow to like, don't expect much from me because you're not one I'm not going to invest all my time in because you're not worth it. It may be that for somebody. You use that line, I'm just not looking for that. You looking for that, but just not with you. I'm looking for that, but just not with you. It's kind of what it comes up as. The Death card comes up in reverse as well. You're stuck in your ways. A lot of them, like especially exes, would say like, who you are is what you see is what you get. Like you can't change it, you can't manipulate it, you can try, but good luck. You're just gonna wear yourself out. You're gonna wear yourself down because like I think you're so involved with your own stuff that you don't really you don't take on other people's dreams and goals as your own so much. You may help them get there. You may put a lot into it, but it's like you still have your own stuff going on. Like always first and foremost, you got stuff to do. That North Node in the first house, again, you know who you are and where you're going. So it's like you're not gonna let too much like interfere with that. So it's like if you in the vibes that you don't have time for somebody or like they're not gonna act right, it ain't for you. You do attract unconventional type of relationships that kind of fall outside the norm. Maybe I don't know what that means. Maybe by like the type of people that you date or the interest, like maybe you attract people who are more outliers in a sense, like you like something a little bit more interesting, maybe even a little polyamorous. I don't know, but it's like saying you've attracted that kind of stuff before. But overall, romantically, I see the Nine of Cups. You leave this energy of I desire you, but I know I can't have you. For most people, it's like this, especially with Queen of Wands in reverse. It's in the Devil. It's like it's temptation. You kind of tempt people, but it's like it's the energy because they know they're not gonna be able to like either catch up with you and they know they can't slow you down. So that's how men view you right now. They feel like they cannot catch up with you, and they cannot, and you cannot be slowed down. Sound off in the comments on how this resonated. If this resonated, remember I love you. I mean it. You can always book a personal reading by clicking the link in the description or in the pinned comments. No appointment necessary. But until next time, guys, remember, if you got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings in all we do.